Welcome to pile number 1. Your love life in February is all about clarity, truth, and breakthrough moments. The Ace of Swords brings mental clarity and honest communication that will cut through any confusion or uncertainty you've been experiencing in matters of the heart. February will bring you a significant realization or aha moment about your love life. You're going to see a situation, person, or relationship with sudden clarity. The fog will lift and you'll understand exactly where you stand, what you want, and what needs to happen next. This mental breakthrough will be powerful and possibly surprising. This is a month for honest, direct conversations about feelings, intentions, and the future. The Ace of Swords encourages you to speak your truth clearly and to ask for the truth from others. No more beating around the bush or avoiding difficult topics. February calls for directness and transparency in love. If you're single, the Ace of Swords suggests you'll gain clarity about what you're truly looking for in a partner and relationship. You might realize something important about your patterns, preferences, or readiness for love. This mental clarity will help you make better choices moving forward. The Ace of Swords can also indicate meeting someone new who stimulates you intellectually. February might bring a connection based on mental chemistry, great conversations, and shared ideas. This could be the beginning of something that starts in the mind before it reaches the heart. If you're in a relationship, expect honest conversations that clear the air. You might finally discuss things that have been left unsaid, or you'll reach agreements and understandings that bring relief and clarity. The Ace of Swords cuts through denial and pretense to reveal the truth. However, truth can be sharp. The Ace of Swords warns that clarity sometimes comes with painful realizations. You might discover that someone isn't who you thought they were, or you might have to face uncomfortable truths about your relationship. But even painful truth is better than comfortable illusion. February is also a great month to set boundaries and make clear decisions about your love life. The Ace of Swords gives you the mental strength and clarity to say yes to what serves you and no to what doesn't. Use this sharp, clear energy to cut away what's not working. Overall, your love life in February will be characterized by clarity, truth, honest communication, and mental breakthroughs. Prepare for illuminating conversations and clear insights that help you move forward with confidence and understanding. Welcome to pile number 2. Your love life in February is going to experience a major shakeup or unexpected upheaval. The Tower indicates that something sudden and possibly shocking will happen that completely changes your romantic situation or perspective on love. February will bring dramatic, unexpected events in your love life. This could be a sudden breakup, a shocking revelation, an unexpected confession, someone from the past reappearing suddenly, or circumstances that force rapid change. The Tower brings lightning bolt moments that disrupt the status quo completely. If you've been in denial about something in your relationship or love life, the Tower will shatter those illusions. False foundations, built on lies, assumptions, or avoidance, will crumble in February. This destruction, while scary, is actually necessary. The Tower only destroys what wasn't built on solid truth anyway. For those in struggling relationships, the Tower can indicate a breaking point or crisis that forces you to confront what's not working. Arguments might escalate, hidden truths might be revealed, or external circumstances might force difficult decisions. The relationship will either end or transform completely through this crisis. If you're single, the Tower might shake up your entire approach to dating and relationships. You might have a sudden realization that changes everything you thought you knew about love, or an unexpected event might completely alter your romantic availability or circumstances. The Tower can also represent the sudden end of a relationship that's been on shaky ground. If something has been barely holding together, February will be the month it finally falls apart. This collapse might feel devastating in the moment, but the Tower promises that what's destroyed wasn't serving your highest good. However, remember that the Tower, despite its dramatic energy, is ultimately about liberation. It tears down false structures so you can rebuild on authentic foundations. The chaos of February will clear away what was blocking you from real love and genuine connection. There's also potential for positive tower moments. Sometimes the sudden change is meeting someone unexpectedly who changes your whole life, or having a shocking revelation that frees you from old patterns. The tower's energy is disruptive but can lead to necessary breakthrough. February will not be calm or predictable in your love life, but it will be transformative. Expect the unexpected, stay flexible, and trust that whatever falls apart wasn't meant to stand. What emerges from the rubble will be more authentic and aligned with your truth. Welcome to pile number 3. Your love life in February will involve heartbreak, disappointment, or emotional pain. The Three of Swords indicates that you'll experience grief, sadness, or hurt feelings related to romantic matters this month. February might bring a painful conversation, a rejection, a betrayal, or the realization that something you hoped for isn't going to happen. The Three of Swords shows that your heart will be wounded in some way, whether through your own actions, someone else's choices, or simply the cruel reality of a situation. If you're in a relationship, February could bring conflict, hurtful words, or discoveries that cause pain. You might learn something that hurts, have an argument that cuts deep, or experience a betrayal of trust. The Three of Swords indicates emotional wounds inflicted through relationships. For those hoping to reconcile with someone or waiting for love to develop, February might bring the painful clarity that it's not going to work out the way you wanted. The Three of Swords often appears when we have to accept disappointing truths and grieve the loss of what we wished could be. If you're single, you might experience rejection or disappointment in dating. Perhaps someone you're interested in doesn't reciprocate, or a promising connection fizzles out painfully. The Three of Swords shows that February's romantic experiences will sting. However, the Three of Swords isn't just about the pain. It's also about the clarity that comes through heartbreak. Sometimes our hearts need to break open so we can see the truth clearly. The painful experiences of February will teach you important lessons about love, yourself, and what you truly need. This month asks you to feel your feelings fully. Don't suppress the sadness, anger, or grief. The Three of Swords says, acknowledge the pain, cry if you need to, process the hurt. Healing begins with honest acknowledgement of the wound. February is also a month to practice self-compassion and self-care in the aftermath of heartbreak. Lean on friends, journal your feelings, and be gentle with yourself. The Three of Swords reminds you that heartbreak is a universal human experience. You're not alone in this pain. By the end of February, you'll have gained important insights through this painful experience. The Three of Swords brings clarity along with grief. You'll understand something important about your relationships, patterns, or needs that you couldn't see before the heartbreak forced you to face truth. This won't be an easy month for your love life, but it will be an honest one. The pain of February will ultimately lead to healing, growth, and better choices in the future.